Hey y'all, this is HQ. I came on here with, interesting day. My day was interesting. I wake up, go out, hit the doctor's office, that kind of thing, right? So I get into the doctor's office and I'm sitting down and I'm chilling, right? Not minding my own business in the doctor's office. Ain't said nothing to nobody, right? So I'm gonna show you a picture so it can add context to this. Y'all see these four chairs right here, right? And you see these four right here. And then there's a man sitting in the chair right there. And then there's 1, 2, 3 over here. So you see that. This was my chair where I sat. Okay. It's 8 chairs right here in the middle. 8. And they all perfectly aligned right behind each other. Watch. See how the chairs align behind there? This was my chair. Right? This was my chair. Okay. Now, I go to the doctor today, right? And I sit in my chair. This is the front door right here. You walk in 1, 2, 3, and you notice there was 4 chairs in the front, 4 chairs in the back. Okay, cool. Here's my chair. Again, my chair's right here. So I'm sitting there minding my business, right? And the lady is sitting right there, kitty corner. She's sitting on the end. I'm sitting on this end. All of these chairs available inside of that damn doctor's office. And guess who walks in? An old white man. No, I'm sorry. There's another set of 3 chairs over here. And then there's a black man sitting right here. Right uh, near me, but not really near me. So I'm sitting there chilling, and in walks this white man, older white man, right? Oh, here's the other side. This is my chair right here, and then there's 3 chairs right here against the wall, right next to my chair. Okay. So I'm sitting down in my chair, which is right next to this chair over here. I'm sitting over here, chairs right here. A white man comes in and comes over to me and says to my chair, this is right there. He comes over to me. This chair right here was right here, over some more. So this white man comes in the door and comes over to me and looks down at me and says, "Is anybody sitting in this chair?" The chair right next to me. This chair. You know me, with my ignorant self, I was finna say, why the hell you asking me? This whole room is empty except 3 damn chairs. The older man over here, the older person is sitting right here, and then it's me. I said, you got 2 chairs over here, 2 over here. He says, "Ma'am, is anybody sitting next to you?" And I said, "No, there's nobody sitting next to me." I was like, I know he ain't gonna sit next to me, and there's plenty of room in this damn space all over for him to sit somewhere else. He picks this chair up because this chair is aligned right behind this chair right here, is aligned right behind this one. And I'm directly behind this one. This man comes over here and picks this chair up and moves the chair over to the side. He moves it next to these 2 chairs, next to him, and then sits down right there. So basically, he took the chair that was sitting next to me and he moved it over. Didn't do nothing special, just moved it away from me and sat down in the chair. And now I said to myself, am I supposed to feel some type of way about that shit? Why would you come in the door, see all of these empty chairs? This one and this one are right behind each other because this chair right here was right here, right? You come in the door, which is right over here, walk up to me and say, is anybody sitting there? And then proceed to move this chair over next to these two chairs. I said to myself, ain't this a bitch? I know you did not come in here and do the racism shit. And it's a room full of damn chairs, but you come in here and you pull a chair away from me? Because he didn't want to move the chair away from this person. Right? Because then he would have been, I don't understand why he would have did that. He would have been next to her or him. I'm not sure, but I think it was like a kid over here. But you had the opportunity to move these two chairs. You had the opportunity to sit in these two chairs in front of me. You had the opportunity to sit over here. That's the lady you see. And you had these two chairs. Why would you bring your ass over there next to me and ask me to move and then really, make a show of moving the chair away from me and moving it into the middle of the damn thing? Now, I felt some type of way. I was like, ain't this a bitch? Who does some shit like that? The room is empty. You could have sat any chair, any kind of way that you wanted to sit. And wouldn't have thought nothing of it. Nobody would have looked at you. Nobody would have paid attention to you. But you came over there next to me. So now I'm feeling some type of way. The lady turns around. Whoever this is, I think it's a lady. The lady turns around and looks at me. I look at her. I'm saying to myself, mother effer. Then there's a man that's sitting over here along the wall. He's sitting along the wall. And then I turn and I look at him. He look at me like I'm crazy too. Or he look at the man like he crazy. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why would you come in here and move this chair? Like he strategically came in there to move his chair to make an example of moving the chair away from the black woman. Because he didn't pick the old lady over here who's black, and he could have moved that one. He didn't want to move it over there with the man because the man probably would have said something to him. But he bring his ass over there and then moved the chair that's right next to me when he could have moved one of these three and moved it wherever they want or any other number of chairs. So this is it was a doctor's office. And I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. How do you do that? I mean, how do you walk into a place and then be ignorant like that? Was I wrong? Did I read that wrong? He had all the room in that damn medical office to go wherever he wanted to go. He had all the room in there that he could sit somewhere else. He come over to a chair to sit next to me and say, is anybody sitting there? And then move my chair away from me, which made no sense to me because you had all these chairs. You had the other chairs to deal with. And I'm saying sometimes this is how you see racism and bigotry and hatred show up in your world, in your life for no reason. These microaggressions, this bullshit. I'm just saying, was that me or was that you? What kind of shit is this? And then people say, no, racism ain't there. Yes, the fuck it is. Yeah, people don't want to sit next. Black America. He could have moved this chair. He could have sat there. Why did he come over here to my chair next to me when he had all these other chairs? That's just like coming in the room and then sitting next to me and it's just me and you in there. Why would you come in there sitting next to me? So it's reversed. Why would you come in there and move the chair that's next to me? You wouldn't do this. That's what I'm saying. These people, some of these people just be ignorant for no reason. I felt some type of way. I was like, ain't this a bitch? I was like, ain't this a bitch? I know I got to do a video on this crazy bullshit. Even though he didn't do anything subtly wrong. He still did some bullshit wrong. Well, anyway, I was doing some bullshit. I was on some bullshit today. I was gonna do a review. I was gonna do a review of one of the other video Kendra did last night. I was gonna do the review of that damn bullshit last night, and I was like, "Ain't this about nothing?" This young man, he gonna come up here and do it again. Why you gonna come up here and do it again? But I said, you know what? They getting enough clout. They getting enough. But I don't want to deal with those kind of people. We don't want to deal with them kind of people. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Hold on. I was just feeling some type of way. Hold on. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Because I don't want to feel no type of way. Because Kendra G, YouTube. Okay. Because you gotta go to a special place just to get her damn video last night. Live. You gotta go to the live and then, I'm like, no, we can't. Oh, okay. But anyway, I was gonna do it, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna leave this as the Caucasonian. I'm just gonna leave this as the Caucasonian trap. Okay. Give me about 30 minutes. Then I gotta pull up her video. But please come back. Please come back to me in the stream. I'm just saying, I felt some type of way. Hopefully people don't feel this type of way, because this is bullshit that people do this kind of thing. And then you got to feel out of sorts. And I felt out of sorts when I did it. But y'all come back. I got to pull up the Kendra video. Okay? I got to pull up some videos. I got some video for y'all in a few. Give me a minute. I'll be back. I just wanted to put this out there. And I'll be back.